All right, Coach, coming off the bye week, what did you guys get to take advantage of in the bye week? Was it just resting everybody? Was it watching extra film? What were some of the things you guys got to do?
No, I think a lot of it was going back to the basics. Watching film, help building those kids up. But the biggest thing was conditioning and then healing up a little bit because we were a little banged up a little bit.
Every kid loves conditioning, so I'm sure they all appreciate that. All right, Easy, we're here at Oceanside High School where you are currently the leading tackler. So what's it like leading this Oceanside defense?
It's great, I'm just proud and thankful for everybody. I just try to keep a level head, try to maintain my emotions, so, because they're all looking up to me.
For you guys coming into this season, you guys have played a really tough schedule already, and that's sort of like the typical Oceanside schedule is playing the best teams in the county. So what's it like taking on San Diego's best week in and week out?
It's really cool to be able to go against like the best of the best, and be able to see what the competition is like in the open level. And it also gets us prepared for the rest of our season.
And for Mount Miguel, they're going to have a few guys who are probably going to play in college also. So what's it like getting to line up against those guys and sort of giving yourself a preview into not next year, but the year after?
Oh yeah, it's really cool to be able to go against that type of competition too. And it's also really cool for the rest of my players on my team to be able to go against these like 3-star, 4-star guys. And whenever they post the highlights against them, they'll be able to get their name out there, and we get all the Oceanside players out there in college.
So for this matchup specifically, there's a couple corners on their team that are pretty good. They have little stars next to their name and all kind of stuff. So what's it going to be like for you to go into this game and have a chance to prove yourself?
I'm just going to play the game I was taught my whole life, do what my coaches teach me, and do what I do best and make plays.
They're a good team. They're fast. They have a good technique. So it's just a good chance for me to show myself and show my skills.
All right, Coach, so year 3 here at Mount Miguel. What has it been like building this program?
Man, it's been tremendous, honestly. When we took it over, brought in the staff, we just worked tirelessly, changed the culture, expect a lot from the players. And the 2 things we really preach was accountability, how you practice. Implementing those 2 things in the program really kind of made us get to where we're at right now. So I'm really proud of these guys.
For this game specifically, what have you seen on film? What is sort of your expectations going into this game?
We know it's going to be a good game. We know Oceanside is going to be good. Their offense is good, their defense is good, so are we.
A very physical, tough team. They got a lot of athletic, big guys, just like we do, so I think it's going to be a dogfight.
They do a lot of tricky stuff, but if I stay on my keys, believe in my technique, I'm be good. We're going to be good as a defensive line, too.
For you guys on defense, what are some of the things that you guys pride yourself on, and what is the hallmark of the Oceanside defense?
One thing that we make sure to keep intact is all 11 has to the ball, regardless of where the ball is. Say it's a sack in the backfield, say it's a little tackle down there. One thing that we preach a lot is all 11 has to the ball, and that's just it keeps the defense amped up, and it keeps the offense thinking, trying to find a way to run around us.
What's it like leading this defense here at Mount Miguel?
We have a pretty new defense here. We have a lot of new players, that came up from JV, and they've been great. They really filled in the shoes. I think this is one of our best defense we had in the past 3 years since Coach V came here. We're physical, we're smart, and I think we compete with any team in San Diego.
You guys have a very explosive offense, so what are some of the things that when you describe it to other people, how do you explain it?
Honestly, I think we have the best offense in San Diego. Coach V, he be dialing some stuff up. When we watch film, there's always somebody open every single play, and you just got to capitalize off of it. Coach V's good play calling.
And for you, what were some things you were hoping to work on this year that you've improved upon that you're happy to show off?
This year, I've been working a lot on my improv running, cutbacks, kind of what I could do in the open field, and I think it's been showing a lot when I'm getting more gains than what I should be.
One of the goals to accomplish is CIF, of course, and also just dominating the line and just making other D linemen fear me.
I wanted to hit around 800, 900 yards and have around 10 touchdowns, and I'm on track to, so that's what I plan to do.
I wanted to win Defensive Player of the Year, PPR Player, Defensive Player of the Year, and I wanted to win the CIF championship with my team.
And then for you guys too, you had a really hard schedule, and this is a game that another tough one. So what's it been like week in and week out challenging yourselves?
It's good competition. It only makes us better, no matter the outcome. It only makes us stronger as a team. So I think it's good to play those type of teams.
What's it sort of like getting to be the coach of not just these guys, but this program and the school, and kind of passing the torch on?
I wouldn't have it any other way. To represent Oceanside as a whole, and I was a part of myself, being an alumni. To be a part of that, just to know what it felt like to be a student athlete, it was huge. So for me to start this thing and begin my era as a head coach, I think the big thing was Like, hey, what could I do to help our kids feel the way that I felt when I was here?
Something about this program too that, everyone kind of tries to do, but I would say you guys maybe do it a little bit better is it's not just about high school, it's about life after high school,
Yes.
whether it be playing in college or just being a normal college student.
Yes.
So what goes into that?
Man, that's big for me, man. I'm a kid that grew up in Southeast San Diego in the inner city, and for me, college placement have always been a big thing for me because I see what it did for me. So, we do a lot as a staff to make sure, reaching out to colleges. We have a lot of connections with a lot of colleges and just trying to put our kids in the best situation possible so that way they can get to college and get a degree and hopefully get a master's degree, because at the end of the day, football is going to end no matter if you make it to the league or college, but we just want to set these guys up, for the long haul.